Hi students, today our topic is operating systems. We know that operating system is the interface between software and hardware. It is a common and general definition of an operating system. It is simply called as OS. The abbreviation for OS is operating system. And what is more on that operating system? Means we as a human, we know about one language that should be understandable by the machine. That is, machine is nothing but the computer. So this communication, no, so this should be mapped. So who will do this one? Means this operating system does a part of doing this work, which acts as a interface between software and hardware. Okay, so that is the general thing and common work done by operating system. And what is the next thing? It is an integrated. How it can be made? Operating system is either a hardware or software. It is a set of specialized programs, not a application program. It is a specialized program that is used to manage overall resources and operations of the computer. Okay, so it is a set of specialized programs mainly designed and mainly implemented to manage the overall resources and operations of the computer. Okay, then this kind of specialized software, what it will do? It will control and monitor the execution of all other programs that resides in the computer. That means that this specialized software will control and monitor the background processor and what are the applications running in this inside the computer. No, so those applications, that execution of that programs, everything and all monitored by this operating system. Okay, so that is what it is. Yes, specialized programs mainly designed to manage the operations of the computer. Right. What are the objectives of operating system? Mainly this operating system is developed, this is evolved for the computers, that computers should be convenient to use in an efficient manner. That computer should be very convenient to use and should be understandable by the human. And this should hide the details of hardware resources from the users, because this hardware details and all is not known to everyone. It's a hidden part. This should not be revealed to the users. So to hide these details of hardware resources from the users, this operating system has been developed. And then to provide the users a convenient interface to use the computer system in a most understandable way, in a most compact way. This operating system plays a more important roles to work as a users to be convenient. The user should feel convenience and they should feel pleasant in working with computer. So that kind of convenience will be made by operating system. And then to act as the intermediary between hardware and its resource users, and making it easier for the users to access and use of other resources. Other resources in the sense some peripheral devices. So in your computer, if it is only implemented with core parts, means that is those parts are considered as internal resources. Some extra peripherals, say for example, in your computer, that computer is attached with printer and scanner and some other gaming devices. So if it is pen drive, so these kind of resources are called as external resources. So those kind of resources, either it may be internal resources or external resources, those should be monitored by operating system. Then to manage the resources of your computer, that is nothing but to manage it monitors and controls the entire execution of your computer system. So these are the main objectives of operating system. So that's what this operating system have evolved in the computer industry. So what are the examples of operating system? Windows is the best common and mostly used in operating system in overall the world. And Macintosh, Apple, Android, these are the famous names, common names of operating system. So those are played in this most software industries. Right. Let us see the next one. what are the characteristics of operating system? First one, memory management. Mainly memory management is one of the primary part and vital part, because the memory should be very clear and should be very efficient. Whenever if you want to access one data from primary memory or secondary memory, that should be accessible and that should be reliable. So the first characteristics of operating system is memory management. So what is the role of operating system in case of memory management is, first it keeps the track of primary memory. Okay, so it keeps the track of primary memory, because primary memory is a very important memory that plays major role. So it allocates the main memory sizes whatever the program requests. That means if the program needs nearly this much KB of memory to execute this program, means that much space should be allocated in the main memory. This is done by operating system. And processor management. Processor management is a very another one important characteristics of operating system, because nowadays we are working in a parallelized environment. We are running all application in a parallelized manner. So this parallelism should be achieved in the processor management with the help of operating system, because one process, if one process is running, means another process is also will be running in another tab. So this kind of processor should be managed with operating system. And device management. Device management, what I said, devices are nothing but resources, either internal resources or external resources. What are the devices it is attached with your computer will be keep on track with operating system. That I'll give you one example. When you go for controls panel in your computer, you can see all the devices which are installed in your computer along with its properties and its status, whether this internal resource is connected, it's working or it's enabled, like that. Every details it will be, you can be able to see in the control panel. This control panel is nothing but a specialized software which is one of the part of operating system. So likewise, this device management is another one important characteristics of an operating system. And then file management. It is different from memory management, because file management is it is a collection of files are considered as memory. So this file management, it allocates and deallocates the resources and decides who gets the resources. Say for example, a printer, I am printing the documents in the same way. And scanning the documents. So these two processes are running parallelly. So for this parallel processing, we are having two devices which are peripheral devices which are attached into the computer. So this file management only will decide, that is nothing but operating system will only decide which file. That means if you are going to print the document which is from C file, C colon, and you are scanning all documents and storing in D colon, means these kind of allocation and allocations will be done with the help of operating system. Okay, next one, security. Security is nothing but it's providing complete protection to the computer. So unauthorized users cannot be able to access your program. You can see, you can lock your files. You can some other operating systems are providing more security. You can only read your files, and you can have the edit option also. These kinds of security will also be available in some kind of operating system. It depends upon the operating system. Windows 10 will provide some advanced one rather than Windows 8 and something. So likewise, so these security features will be keep on adding and will be changed with the versions of operating systems. And job accounting. Mainly, it keeps track of time and resources used by the various jobs and process users. So this is, I'll give one example. When you go for the control panel, control panel, that means control altered task manager. How you will go for the task manager in Windows operating system? If you press Control Alt Delete, you will go for a task manager. In the task manager, you can see how many processes, how many applications are running, whether it is responding or not responding, and like that only. When you go for the it consists of so many tabs. When you go for the last tabs, processes tabs, it shows how many background processes running at present with the time and how many resources has been used, whether it is running status or not responding status or failed state or ready state. Along with every details, it will be keep on stored in that task manager. So that is called as job accounting. Which user has used, which processor has used, which resources has been used, and what is the time and date of that background process in the computer. So these every details are all recorded in that task. So that is done with the help of operating system. And then control over system performance. Yeah, so any delays in that, any preemptions in your processes, so those will be controlled with the help of operating system. And interaction with the operator. So mainly as a end user, we are working, we are doing our program. So that kind of interaction, that kind of communication is called as interaction. So that is also done by the help of operating system. And error detecting aids. Mainly some errors occurs, any virus occurs, any something debugging happen, means those kind of error message will be obviously displayed in your computer. That is also a specialized software, that is also one part of operating system. Then coordination between other software and users. Yeah. If any other utility software you have installed, means when you are going to install, it will ask the supportability, accessibility from the operating system. Some kind of operating softwares will be accessible in this operating system only. So that feasibility, accessibility, portability will be checked when you are going to install other softwares, other utility software. That and all managed with the help of operating system. Right, so these are the main characteristics of operating system, which are operating systems are called as specialized software programs built in to manage the overall resources and interaction with the computer. Right, hope you understand the concept of operating system. I will catch you in the next video about next topic. Thank you.